Want to welcome each and every person who is on social media today. Training number 1190, having vision. Go ahead and write that down, having vision. I want to start off by just telling you guys a quick story. There was a guy who dreamed of being an actor in the early 1980s. You guys probably going to know this person. This individual was not getting a lot of big parts that he wanted. So he became broke and he was discouraged. And so he drove this beat up old car to the top of a hill overlooking the city of LA, and he wrote himself a check for $10 million. And in the notes section, it said acting services rendered. And so this person had grown up so poor that his family one time actually lived in a Volkswagen van. Think about it. This guy, who you'll come to know, lived in a car with his family. And now what happened is he put that check in his wallet and he kept it there. And so when things got tough, he would pull it out. He would look at it to remind himself of his dream. And guess what? 12 years later, the same man, the comedian, one of the greatest of all time, Jim Carey, was making $15 to $25 million per movie. He wrote the check and he had a vision. You see, what most people have is they have sight, but very few people have vision. Jim Carey had vision. So for us, we move toward what we consistently see, what we think about, what we see, what we move towards. Whether that's good or bad, we're going to move towards it, right? By thinking about it. You should keep something in front of you, something that's always in front of you. I do it all the time. I've got my goals in front of me all the time. The average person, they pick up their cell phone 400 times a day. So the key is, when you pick up your phone, what is it that you're seeing? Like, you need to have something that is symbolic of the direction that you are headed, something that reminds you of what you are believing for in your life. So there was a business guy that I met, and he had this goal to build a new office for his company. And so he bought a brick. And what happened is he kept this brick on his desk. And so every time that he would see it, he would be moving towards his goal. Now, you may not be reaching this highest potential right now in your life. You may not be a chairman. You may not have a six-figure training account. And it's not because that you don't have faith. It's not because you don't have talent. It's not because that you don't have determination. It's because you're not keeping the right things in front of you. Like, you should have pictures that inspire you. You should have quotes that encourage you. You should have things that are building your faith all around you, surrounding you, because guess what? We are surrounded by people who many times are taking us away from the things that we want. So you've got to keep your vision right in front of you. Remember, what you keep right in front of you, you are moving towards. Like, I don't care if it's your computer, your cell phone, if it's on the walls around you, what you keep in front of you, you are moving toward. So that is very, very important for you guys to understand. Now, you got to ask yourself the question, is there something that I see every single day that inspires me? Like something that ignites my faith? If not, that is a key indicator as to why you are not experiencing that right now in your life. Like, think about that. Is there something that you see every single day that reminds you of what you are believing for? Something that inspires you, something that ignites your faith. Like, if it's not around you or in front of you, you are not going to experience it. Like most of the things in our lives, positive or negative, come because we are thinking about it all the time. It almost becomes an obsession. And that's why a lot of people have lost their passion for life. Like, they're not excited about the things that they are doing every single day. And so we ourselves should be moving towards things that we keep talking about and thinking about. And you may say, Brandon, I can't imagine this thing happening to me. Like, I can't imagine being that blessed. Don't worry, you won't be. If you don't have vision for it, it is not going to happen in your life. You are not going to see the best for what's in store for your life. You will not be the winner that you were designed to be because you don't believe that you can see it. You won't have it. So you've got to use the power of vision and the power of your imagination. Now, look, you may not be healthy today. You may not be financially in the situation that you would like to be in, or your relationships or whatever, but you need to keep something in front of you that pretty much says, I am prosperous, I am healthy, I have the relationship that I'm looking for. Like, you've got to put pictures up of yourself when you were healthy and strong. You've got to go back to the past and say, you know what? If it happened to me before, I know it can happen for me again. Like, if I was in a good relationship before, that means it can happen again. If my business once excelled, it can excel again. I'm not done. I haven't peaked yet. If I once had a good trading account, I blew it. That means I had the potential to do great things. You see, when you have vision, it will transform your life. And you don't have to be distracted by the circumstances of your life. Every single person that I talk to has circumstances, but a person that has vision will realize that circumstances don't control your life. You learn to control your circumstances. You learn to act in spite of your mood because you have vision. Guys, this is my message today. If you like it, go ahead and put an amen inside the chat. This is Brandon Boyd bringing you training number 1190. Enjoy your Monday, and we will see you on the next session. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you.